up next, we are talking about the Workforce Solutions 5th Annual RGV Job Fair, and I am joined by Mike Gonzalez, the Communications Specialist, and Karin Lopez, who is the Business Retention and Expansion Manager for FAR EDC. So thank you both so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. And so before we talk a little bit about this job fair, because it's a great opportunity for a lot of people just to come out and kind of get exposed to different opportunities that are out there in the public, but let's talk a little bit about Workforce Solutions and what you all do out there.
Certainly. Well, we're a nonprofit organization that has been around for the longest time here in the RGV in Starr, Willacy, and Hidalgo counties to help job seekers, employers, and much, much more. A lot of people are under the assumption that Workforce can only help you find a job, but there's so much more to the story. If you're an employer, we can help you with your recruitment assistance for free. If you are a job seeker, maybe in need of childcare, we can help you pay for that as well. There's a long list of services, so Workforce is here mainly just to help the community.
Yeah, most definitely. And Channel 5 has partnered with you in previous times before, and just working with you, I myself have learned so much of those different opportunities and different resources that you all offer. Exactly. Speaking of the childcare, which I think is huge, because a lot of people, you know, they have to find that balance of, you know, I got to find somewhere for my children to be, but I also have to go out and work. So I think it's a great thing that is available to a lot of people. And so now we're talking a little bit about this job fair, which of course it's 5th annual, so it means it's doing well and the public is responding well to this. Tell me a little bit about the partnership between Workforce and the FAR EDC a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. I know that we kind of started getting into this partnership like you mentioned 5 years ago, because we wanted to make sure that we created a pipeline where we can have our community be streamlined to maybe a job opportunity that fits their need. And we definitely wanted to do that in partnership with Workforce Solutions, because they're a great resource, not only for us as partners, but for the community as well. As Mike mentioned, they have so many things available for the community that, you know, they can take advantage in order to, you know, pursue their career further. And so we're very grateful to continue this partnership. We've had great success. And so our goal, of course, is to bring employers in one place, so that way it's a lot more convenient for job seekers to have a better opportunity to find that perfect job for them.
Most definitely. And it is coming up. It is July 18th, I believe. Correct. July 18th. Yes. So what can we expect a little bit as far as walking in, if somebody's watching right now? I know we have a little bit of information, you know, dress to impress, which is always very important, and bringing that resume. I think let's go over those two a little bit more as far as the resume, because I know that can be a little daunting to people who may have never put together a resume, so to speak, but they may have like a long list of experience. Kind of how should they go about that, maybe prior to the job fair?
Definitely. Well, you can always visit a Workforce Solutions Center if you need help with a resume. We can help you build your resume so it's very strong and that it appeals to employers to benefit you. So this is something that we do for free for all job seekers at all of our centers. All you got to do is walk on in. Additionally, we had last week events leading up to the event, an interview and a resume workshop. So this was all thanks to FAR EDC. They were able to get these opportunities going to make sure that everyone in the community was prepared coming up to the event. If you missed out on those workshops, that's fine. You can still go to a Workforce Center and we'll help you out right there.
Most definitely, and that's fantastic. And of course, that dress to impress is really important, because you have the opportunity for on-site interviews there. Correct.
Yes, we will be having some employers that have made it a priority to have some on-site interviews, which is a big deal, because a lot of the time you have job seekers who urgently need a job. They urgently need employment. And if you're that person out there who's really desperately needing a job, this might be the place for you to be.
Definitely. And what kind of employers can we see out there as far as maybe different companies or even different job fields or career fields? Different opportunities, which ones can we expect?
We are going to have an array of industries in attendance. We have healthcare, banking, construction, oil fields, retail, sales, and many more. So one of the things that we do recommend job seekers once they're at the job fair, just because you see a specific company that's there, don't think that they're only hiring within that industry. For example, healthcare. One of our partners, DHR, is going to be there in attendance. You know, go and ask what type of positions they have available available because they're not just specifically healthcare. They might have a position in the IT department or in their administrative office, and not because it doesn't fit what you feel will be offered. There's several companies that are going to be offering several positions in several different areas, not just specifically what it is that they represent.
Definitely. And I think it's also great to go in with an open mind as well. I know that a lot of people might think, okay, this is a job that I want, this is one that I think is going to be right for me. But again, as you mentioned, just going around and talking to different companies themselves and saying, hey, what kind of opportunities are there? You might find a better fit or something that's better tailored to you that you might actually be really interested in. Yeah, so as far as different education levels of the person coming in, does it matter? Do they have to have certain education criteria met, or can they just come in as is?
Well, we do have, or there will be available positions either entry level or at the professional level. So you can go in there with no experience or with ample experience, with a degree or with no degree. There will be several jobs being offered there by the companies in attendance. So definitely recommend anybody and everybody to attend. Like you mentioned, it is a free event. It's open to the entire community, not just the city of FAR. So we do invite the public to make it out there.
Definitely. And it is going to be Thursday, July 18th. From 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. over at the FAR Event Center, and it is recommended to pre-register. Is that correct?
Definitely. You can pre-register online at wfsolutions.org/RGV Job Fair.
Perfect.
But if you don't have access online, we definitely welcome you at the door, and by all means, join us.
Fantastic. That sounds a really great opportunity for a lot of people, whether they're looking for a change of pace, maybe they're looking to know their current job and they're thinking, okay, you know what, I want something else, I want something more. And I think it's a great opportunity for people to go on out and to kind of just explore in general. And, you know, it's always great to network and meet other people as well. So people who are maybe a little intimidated about attending their first job fair, maybe they haven't, maybe they've been out of the workforce for a little bit, how can they prepare, or what's some advice to give them before they step foot in those doors?
Before you step foot, the best thing to do is kind of get a feel for what's out in the market right now. It doesn't hurt to either go on Work in Texas, Indeed, Monster, whatever it may be, to see what's out there in your region for whatever you're considering. That'll help you get an idea of what to look for, what to ask for when you're at the events. Historically, the RGV Job Fair has been a very successful event, and we're proud to say that there's a great chance that if you're looking for any type of job, you're likely to find it here.
Fantastic.
And I did want to add that we will be having computers on site.
Okay.
So we will have workforce personnel there to assist anybody who's has any questions regarding the application process, or maybe meeting with one of the employers. So we will be there in attendance. And then in addition, you know, some of our employers that are going to be there are going to be Lone Star, City of FAR. We do have governmental opportunities as well. We're going to have Customs, Border Patrol,
UTRGV, Brand Safeway, McAllen Pet Hospital. There's a variety of industries being represented, so like we said before, there's going to be opportunities for everyone.
Definitely. So if you at all are interested, it's a great opportunity, so make sure to go over and pre-register before you head on over on Thursday. You can head on over to wfsolutions.org/RGV Job Fair, or if you want to go ahead and give them a call. If you need help setting up a resume, if you have any questions, why not stop in at your local Workforce Solutions just to ask questions and better prepare yourself. And I think it's going to be a great event again this year, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people with a lot of opportunities that will be presented to them for both the employer and the employees. So I think you guys are doing a great job for the community. So I want to thank you guys so much for coming in this morning and chatting with us a little bit.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.